Spill the Tea podcast.
Actually, that might be a good conversation.
I don't know if we want to talk about that.
Let's keep it light.
And light for the first go round. Oh my.
You said sugar.
You want sugar or ice? It's too hot. Is it too hot?
I'll probably take some sugar.
I tend to, well, I might take some ice. I tend to like mine kind of like warm, but not like lukewarm. So I have to like wait maybe a minute.
It's hot. Yeah. The tea kettle thing, like
I burned my mouth too many times when I was younger that I can't drink hot tea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I love hot tea.
Oh, she gave you another one?
I just can't have it super hot. I remember in Outreach Church, I think we went to Starbucks and I had a tea. Burned the fuck out of my mouth to where it was like peeling off. Because you know, like if you have like scabs to your mouth, like if let's say you have a cut, you know how if you cut your tongue, a part of it will be kind of loose. I know you look so disgusting.
You're like, what?
But it'll be kind of like
scab in your mouth?
And that's how it feels.
You know how dry your mouth gotta be that scab.
I mean, did I say it's scab?
You did. You just walk around with your mouth open.
No. What I'm saying is like if it's a cut, imagine cutting your finger, just slicing it down.
Mm-hmm.
The part would be dangling off. So like you felt like a piece of it just like
kind
of
skin
moving.
flapping around.
Yeah,
okay.
in my mouth, and I would never do that again.
What the fuck did you? How did you? What?
I had hot tea.
Oh, and
so
it
when
burnt you.
Right when you hit my tongue, then my upper the upper part of my mouth, I said
that
no.
shit sliced through like butter. Huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
You traumatized me.
Do you remember, speaking of Starbucks, that toffee almond bar?
The 100 gram bars? Or are you talking about the Toblerone ones?
100 gram bars from Starbucks?
Oh, from Starbucks. I'm sorry. No, I don't.
Toffee almond bar? I remember a toffee almond bar, but
I always had the
nothing
rice.
to
Yo,
fucking
remember
start.
that, bro? Every time we
Thank
used to
you.
go to Starbucks, like before church or whatever we used to go, I remember I always get the strawberry, what was it? The strawberry, what was that? It's the vanilla bean and it was a strawberry one.
Oh, strawberry cream.
Yeah, the strawberry cream joint and the
Frappuccino.
toffee almond bar.
Yeah.
I remember toffee
Everybody
almond
used to
bar.
get it.
You want to put your sugar in there? You want to use sugar so it can dissolve. Well, that's for you.
Oh,
That's for him.
Oh.
She want ice. Got hot tea just to put some ice in it.
Tugger, I drink the tea how I fucking drink the tea. If you got a problem, you can leave.
I mean, hey.
You about to put all that in there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the purpose? You got honey in there, throw a little sugar on top, get the diabetes rolling quick.
I'm like, you don't drink tea.
I do drink tea.
You be drinking, that's damn near, that has enough sugar, more sugar than lemonade.
That's American tea. Slide this away from the egg.
That's sweet, you like sweet tea.
Hot southern sweet tea.
That's what you like. Actually,
it ain't gotta be super
well,
sweet.
actually if you put like,
Then if you put the sugar in
I
that,
think like
calories.
jalapeno, something spicy in there, like some ginger, it actually becomes like an actual thing. Like it's a fire cider where you mix all that shit up and then it actually clears you up during immunity season.
She trying to have you out here snot tea nose.
I mean to clean you up. No, I don't know about all that goddamn sugar. Why you?
I know I can't drink no hot shit either.
Tell you got issues.
That's as good as it
He
is.
whistle when he blow.
Get over here.
You remember the video I had of you where you walked out of the house?
Hey, I was just looking
Let's
at
see.
that video. Oh my
That's
god.
going right on the screen. I'm finna show the whole world this
Like,
shit.
dude, that
How is it?
motherfucker is funny as hell, G. Like,
What happened in the video?
she
just
just
did
caught.
some random
She
shit.
caught a
A tweak
perfect tweak
moment.
moment. And I ain't even, that's crazy. That be right there.
Let me see. This motherfucker dumb. Oh, thank you.
I should post it to Reddit.
You should. Have you guys ever seen this before?
What type of bird do you think this is?
I think I fought a dinosaur. Look
There
at
was
this
an
shit.
attempt to be a bird.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
I fucks with this. Google did their thing on this. I love seeing these random ass pictures.
Yeah, that does look nice. It feels so nice in here.
Right?
Yeah. I just feel like you need to have something on this wall.
I'm gonna put my helmets on that wall.
Oh.
I'm gonna put the helmets on that wall.
I like that.
And if anything, I was thinking about moving his picture up here and putting a bunch of Chicago shit on the wall too. Or I might leave like this for a little while, maybe throw a light in the corner right there. Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? Remember when we had the basement, we had tried to do all this random shit with the basement?
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember we
That
did a
was
video game room.
I just feel like I think it was great intent.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like the execution was off. Granted, we didn't have that much money, so
I'm about to say,
we did the
motherfuckers
best
didn't have
we
shit to
could.
do to work with.
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
The best we could.
the best resource we had was paint at one time.
Yeah. Painted just everything.
That was it. Other than that,
Didn't we paint the floors?
just the
floors?
walls. Couldn't paint the floors because the water would come up. Remember that?
So the basement.
All that shit in the basement got fucking ruined.
Yep. And then your mom showed us the picture of the people who redid it. I was like, that's not the same house.
Yeah.
I was in there.
Yeah?
They did nice.
Now that I think about it, that's like so many memories just gone.
Yeah.
Like you don't know how many like baby pictures we probably had in
I
there.
wonder if they still
Like,
got the scriptures under the floor.
the what?
Scriptures we wrote under the floor. Y'all remember that?
No.
That's crazy.
We had put that new tile down, that brown tile. We had wrote scriptures all on the floor in Sharpie.
No, I don't remember that.
Crazy. Just like you don't remember we had the system.
I'm gonna readjust your mic. Your beard kind of long, G. It's hitting everything. Your shit like way the fuck down.
Or just attach it to my beard.
Shit down. Shit gonna fall out. But yeah. Had some good times back in that house.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah.
I feel like my memory's kind of shot just because I smoked a lot. And,
When did you smoke?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. No, not even when you smoke.
Oh,
when
what?
you smoke a lot.
What did you smoke?
Hold on, because we went to the same college.
you understand that I'm 4 years older than you, right?
She wasn't smoking weed.
When I was a senior, you were just coming there. Yes. I stayed from freshman year to junior year. I stopped my senior year. So when you got there,
Do you think like freckles was the colors you were supposed to be?
What the? I thought he was going somewhere. Oh, you're an idiot.
Freckles, the color.
Alright, well, I just asked the question. That instantly popped up in my head. I looked and seen your freckles.
So, is your question?
Like, basically, is that the top layer or the bottom layer?
Do you have holes in your skin?
Actually, no.
Or is that your
No.
That's a good question, though.
It's the top layer, and the reason why.
Hold on, so you Michael Jackson right now?
No.
You was dark skinned at one point?
No. Do you know what freckles are?
Yeah.
Freckles
Top
are
layer.
dots. They are specks on your face. When I was younger, I didn't have freckles.
We know. We remember.
The older I get,
we
the
were
more
there.
freckles.
I don't remember.
No, I had freckles when I met him. When I met y'all, I had freckles. When I'm talking about when
Not
I was
this many.
4. Yes,
It wasn't
not
this
this
heavy.
many. You're
Yeah.
correct. I started getting more prominent ones as I grew older. Because I can look back at pictures my freshman year of college or even high school where I didn't have some of these. Like these big ones, did not have them. So yeah, it's the sun.
I'm gonna tell you a weird secret about me. My kryptonite for women has always been freckles. You can have my paycheck.
You have freckles.
Not really. I got one freckle.
You also have spider veins in your nose.
What are you talking about?
So
What, you got a big ass
on your
nose?
on the right side of your nose, on the right nostril,
Mm-hmm.
you have veins, so vein-like marks
Right here?
towards. It's like the inner part of your nostril.
Oh, no. Nobody trying to hit none of that shit.
Go look. You want to see what they look like?
What he
They
wants.
kind of look. Because I have them all over me. I don't know if it's a light skin thing, but no, I actually do. No, I do have varicose.
No, you don't. You're too young for
I
that.
swear to God.
Let me see.
So this one right here is not as prominent. but you see this green vein? So if I work out,
Look.
look at it. This green vein right here. When I work out, it bulges.
Is she gonna have a blood clot right there?
It was a point where my leg felt heavy. Yeah.
Like lymphatic filariasis?
So I went to the vein doctors and they told me I had 3 in this leg.
3 varicose veins?
Yes.
So what causes that?
A good question. I don't think when I looked it up, I don't know if there's necessarily a cause, but what it is just your valves. So every vein that you have has valves. So it kind of opens the blood so it can go to your heart or close it up. What it is your valves are just not working. They're insufficient. So if blood needs to go to your heart, it'll just shoot up and then it'll just kind of like clog. It'll just clog up. So that's why there's bulging, and that's basically what it is. So there's really no cure for it. Yeah. That's why when your dad had it, his would hurt. They will also itch, and that's just because it's just too much blood.
All you used to do.
Trying to force that shit up?
Yeah. But there are ways to prevent it from getting worse, which is just staying from high sodium foods.
Really?
Fixing your diet, exercise. Because the more you, the thing is like you can't really lift heavy weights. That's why I slowed down. I used to lift super heavy, but I can't do that anymore. Just because it's too much strain on your body. And that's not only like in one space. So like if you have varicose veins in your legs, that doesn't mean that you can't just lift weights in your legs. It means your whole body, because of course your veins are everywhere. So you can do cardio, like riding bikes. I'm getting hot. Is the heat on fucking hell?
I think it's the tea.
Hey Google, is the heat on?
I'm gonna put it down here.
The thermostat is set to heat.
Yeah, turn the fan on behind you. Get off the floor. That one on the
it
right.
is cool down here. It just cooled the fuck out.
Yeah, put it on H.
But
Or put it on M. Put it on M for medium.
Yeah, just better health. Just taking care of your body.
That should help a little bit.
Yeah, it does. So yeah. But it doesn't really. It only affects me like at certain times. So I'll elevate my legs.
So this is why you got all these dietary restrictions you're talking about now? Your self-imposed
that's
restrictions?
part of it, because I also have like some issues.
Really?
Yeah, just like random abdominal pain. And being a woman, like you have cramps all the time. So growing
I'm gonna
up,
post
I'm
this.
just like, I mean, I'm not saying anything that's
I
like.
just want to make sure you know.
I'm not gonna get into detail.
Okay.
But abdominal. I mean, women have cramps. They have periods.
I didn't
That's
know we was
normal.
recording.
Well,
Yeah, I kind of forgot to. Thanks for reminding me.
it's good.
Bro got a little shy for a second.
Yeah, I'm recording. Yeah.
But yeah, just random pains. It's nothing. We're getting older. Shit happens. Just gotta.
How old are you now? you want to say it out loud? You want to do numbers?
Turning 30 this year.
Damn. Welcome to the old people's club.
Yeah, I can't wait.
27?
Hell. Finball. Just a quarter.
Damn.
I almost got it at 30 ball. I ain't even gonna lie.
I will tell you.
There's nothing to be scared of.
So
I'm
look,
actually excited to turn 30.
I will say this much. One thing that nobody tells you about growing up is the amount of work that you put in when you're at your age is going to be fucking visually amplified or physically amplified, tangibly amplified as you get older. So like, one of the things I would say, G, that nobody told me, that I'll tell you now, you know how she has her own building, her own this condo. Start focusing on the money. And not just focusing on getting it, but how to turn that shit into a vehicle, making that shit work for you. So, I'm going to tell you this much. I ain't going to ask how much you make right now, but the one thing I will say is, you have to invest your fucking money. And when I say invest, I'm not talking about the typical investments you hear about. Oh, go to the stock market, blue chip stocks. Invested in anything, but start while you're young. And the easiest thing to invest in is what? You motherfucker.
Oh no, yourself.
Because there's no research that needs to be done. There's no guesswork about it. You know where you want to be at. The easiest thing to invest in is yourself. So I always tell people, if you're not stock market savvy or real estate savvy, or you just one of those cocky dudes like Kanye West. You ever seen Kanye West's story? How he used to talk about himself. If you're that type of guy, invest in yourself. That's why I was saying in the car about your rap career. I was like, you can rap, G. But if you want to do tattoo, invest in yourself. Go hard at that shit. And do it now while you're young so that you're not sitting here at my age. Like this condo. This is a nice condo, right? I would much rather have a big ass house. I would much rather have a big house. Less stuff to worry about as far as HOA and people being attached to you. And then on top of that, for me it's a mental ego thing where it's like I have a house. Like I have a house, quote unquote, but I don't have a house. Like this is a home, but it ain't a house. I want a fucking house. You know what I'm saying? My own backyard, my own garage. You know, second floor, basement. You know, big ass office like this. I would like this to be bigger. But more importantly, it's that idea of when you wake up in the morning. One of the things that I had when I first started this job that people hated me for was my ability to go into a job and say, fuck you, I quit. And it's important because you have control of your life at that point. If you have invested into yourself enough to the point where you only go to work just to have extra income, or you only go to work to, burn time, or whatever the reason you may go to work for, you don't need it anymore, or you don't have to go to work, that power that you have allows you to wake up in the morning and be confident that, hey, everything I got is because of me, and there's nobody else clocking my money. I don't have to wait for somebody else to sign a check. The amount of money I make is based off the amount of work I put in and how much I deem myself worthy of. Not, oh, they're going to pay me $40 an hour because, I'm this, and the third, right? No. If I feel like I did more work this week, guess what? I'm going to pay myself more money. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely, do you agree with what I'm saying? Like, invest.
I do. Also, just another point on that. I feel like usually people that are 60 years old, when they actually retire, they feel like they have more freedom, and the more work that you do, exactly, the more work that you do now to actually get you there before 60 kind of will help you. Because there's 60-year-olds that are now retired now that just want to work just because they're bored.
Exactly.
Because they've just been doing it for so long, so they don't really need the job. But they're millionaires. They just want to work. I wouldn't do it.
Or what you just said, being able to retire before you get to retirement age. You're talking about, think about it like right now. Your girl Nikki Haley talking about something. Oh, we want to push the retirement age to 75 to make it more reflective of life expectancy. So you want motherfuckers to work till they die?
Yeah.
The average life expectancy is 71 years or 72 years in the United States. You want to push it to 75? So you tell me I'm going to pay you all this money and never get to see it? No, fuck that. I want to retire when I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? While I can still move my damn knees. While I can jump a fence if I have to. You know what I'm saying? If I want to go, run down the street, I can still run down the street with $20,000 in my pocket. I ain't got to wait till I'm fucking 60 years old. I don't work all my life for all of this stuff.
Have you felt any joint pain since you've been older?
My shoulder, I don't know what the fuck. It ain't joint though. This like.
I know what that is. It's this constantly. Just constantly in this position. That motherfucking shoulder like, can I get a break? Right. The left shoulder don't have no problem.
Do you sleep on your right side?
Hell no, that's his money maker. No, he don't. Oh, we about to end the pot. Now take these motherfuckers.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that might be the problem.
Yeah, because even when I sleep, because I sleep on my right side too, my hip would hurt. My hip, my damn neck. So I have to like sleep on my back like.
that ain't shit. One day I woke up and I did it on this shoulder and this shoulder. I woke up and I couldn't fucking turn my head. I was like, what the fuck? And then as the day went along, it started getting tighter and tighter and it started hurting more. And I was like, bro, I'm about to go to the hospital.
What did you do?
I just slept on it the wrong way. So this what happened, right? A couple of days went past, it went away. So I'm sitting there every day, I'm just like pulling my head away from my shoulder, I'm stretching it. I ain't going to the hospital for this shit. After I got done getting this back to normal, the other side. I was like, bro, I'm about to fucking die. Am I dying right now? And then I did that side too. Maybe like a month later, the same thing. Both sides. 1, 2. I'm like, if this gonna be a recurring thing, shoot me right fucking now. Get this shit over with. I do. I'm flexible for a motherfucker my size.
Yeah, I think you should start. That's one of the things that these scientists were looking at too, is like the ability to move. Like your flexibility helps with your joints. So the more flexible your joints are, the more you won't be in pain when you get older. That's one thing I think because I danced, but after I stopped dancing and really got into lifting weights, shit started creaking because I was just in one position squatting, doing deadlifts, doing fucking bench.
Do you do any cardio?
I just started getting into cardio.
I could tell.
Last year.
I was just joking.
Watch your mouth. But then, no, I was out of breath. But I have so many injuries, y'all. Like
I'm about to say, how many knee injuries do you have? I remember the ACL.
Yes.
That shit was wild. Shit, that big ass thing on the leg. Remember that shit?
Females always tear their ACL.
Really?
You had a fucking like ice thing too, right? There was a machine on there.
That was one of the best ice machines I've ever gotten.
Really?
And that was from the University of Chicago.
Didn't you tear that practice?
What?
Track practice, right?
No, it was football practice.
Football.
Yes, I was trying out.
Damn.
No. It wasn't the tryouts. It wasn't the tryouts. I made the team. No, I practiced.
A men's football team?
I made the tryouts. The first practice of the flag football team.
Co-ed?
No, it was junior. Shut up. It was juniors versus seniors, girls, women.
Oh shit.
And I tore it. Never played again because my dad was like, "That shit is expensive. You can't do that." So I stopped running. That was the year I started running too. I just started dancing because that was less.
That's when you became a cheerleader, right?
It was drill team, but that actually helped, I think, because I regained a little bit more flexibility in my knee. Because if I didn't do that, the amount of flexibility that I would have had would be literally nothing. But ACL tear, I actually just tore. I have osteoarthritis, partial osteoarthritis in my fucking knee because of the ACL tear. They say if you tear your ACL literally 10 to 15 years later, you're probably gonna get osteoarthritis, or the cadaver whatever piece that they have to replace my ACL will be deteriorated. They don't tell you that when you fucking first get the fucking surgery. That's why most people will either tear it again, or they just have knee problems.
What's the other option besides a deteriorating piece of your body?
There's literally nothing.
You gotta come back again and get it redone.
There's no other option. Yeah, probably.
Good thing is.
But am I gonna go through that again? Absolutely fucking not. That was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life.
You said you just gonna be peg leg, huh?
Straight leg. Hey. If I came up with the money, maybe. But I don't want to do that mentally. Because then you have to get up every day. Plus, I'm not going to have my dad or someone to fucking help me down the stairs, walk my dog. That's just going to be expensive.
You can get a wheelchair, one of those, roller deck things.
So I'm just going to install that in my apartment.
Yeah, like a fucking 80-year-old woman. What'd you just say?
Posting this podcast.
What'd you say?
He said, or I can get back with Jason.
Oh, Jason, we love you. Oh, man. That's fucked up. Well, good thing is, technology's moving pretty fast. You might be able to get your a bionic leg. Chop that shit off a butt knee. Hey, you think I'm joking? These motherfuckers coming out with some crazy bionic prosthetics.
But, I mean, if we're being realistic here, I would rather get an ACL repair versus fucking knee replacement surgery. Because I heard the knee replacement surgeries are terrible.
Hold on, where did the knee replacement come in?
Because the more I have this pain and I have osteoarthritis, I'm going to, more than likely, once I get older, I'm going to have knee replacement surgery.
Oh, we all going to get knee replacement.
The chances of that.
I'm get my shit replaced just to be a part of the trend. Be like, I'm a new man. Pop these bitches off. Put them spare tires on and let's go. We out of here. I'm like, sir, you can't run for like 6 weeks. I'm out of here. Rip the fucking knees back over. Bring it back out. I think something wrong with these.
Yeah, so use your knees wisely.
Why you say it like that?
You say how much was it?
But just stretch.
It's like $35. $45? $35? This was cheap.
You would really just...
You could change the height on it?
You actually can. You can flip it over and make it shorter.
I was thinking taller.
No, that's what tall you get. You trying to get one standing?
No, I was trying to see if it would fit under my bed. will fit. Oh,
What? You want to talk?
I'm saying, like, you feel me? Like, I'll be able to fit under him.
Oh, while you sitting on the bed.
Bro.
Oh, I feel you.
So you can have.
I'm
But they have like lap ones for that, like not lap. I'm sorry, like ones that you can have like in your bed, like a bed desk or
But
something.
we were talking about that too. The only problem with that is if you move in the bed, the whole thing's moving. If you move with this is not moving because it's on the ground. You see what I'm saying? So
you might want to look into a C table. It probably won't be as wide as like a desk, but it's probably.
I mean, I got TV
IKEA does have some that do lift up. It was $100. You literally just hit this little button and it lifts up.
I'm just trying to roll my weed on it. That's all I have.
Wake up in the morning.
Bro, slide this motherfucker out. Right up.
That could be your own personal podcast. Have the desk with a camera on it, just facing you. Like Quake and Bake, motherfuckers. Today we're gonna talk about and die.
And then you're just gonna go off tangent a bunch of fucking times.
People, look, the only people who are gonna be listening to him is gonna be a bunch of other people that are waking up and getting high. And they're gonna be putting random comments in. I was just wondering if you just woke up. It's gonna be the most viewed podcast in the world. You should do it.
That should be funny.
All you need is a little clamp for your phone and just face it at you.
I got a whole ass ring light with the
You should
clips
try
on
it.
that motherfucker.
Gee, I'm telling you, you should fucking try it. Welcome to the Wake and Bake podcast, where all we do is talk about getting fucking fried in the morning. Oh man.
New cup of tea every video.
Yeah.
You're gonna try a new type of tea?
Tea reviews, I'm gonna have all the tea endorsements. Bro.
Maybe a tea a week. Cause I feel like the different cup of tea would get kind of expensive. Cause teas come in a whole pack.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to put you on, boy. The Polish tea. It's the whole box for $1. Damn.
Different flavors?
Different flavors, and they good as hell, bro. Like,
We might have to go
I
over
got
it.
the pineapple and pear.
But 365 days worth of.
Pineapple and pear. Did you not hear that? Don't that sound like 365 to you? Pineapple and pear.
Why are you trying to get smart with me?
Right.
You trying to do this shit every day.
Pineapple and pear. That's 365 days worth right there. Have you ever had pineapple and pear tea?
That doesn't sound good to me.
Pineapple and pear tea.
Pineapple tea.
Good as hell.
I don't know.
I prefer the fruit.
I don't know. Because pineapple and pear juice sounds good. So maybe it wouldn't be bad as tea. Just heat it up.
As a tea.
I don't know. Like
I bet
heat
your
it
room
up.
be smelling good as hell too.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I won't knock it till I try it.
Yeah.
It's at the crib.
Wow.
It's at the crib.
Okay.
Got a whole bunch of flavors. Pineapple and
Well, next time you come, just bring them on.
strawberry.
We'll have
lemon.
instead of having wine tasting, we'll have tea tasting. We can do that.
Then I can be a part of it.
Yeah, we can have tea tasting. I'll get little cups.
So, with this being said, this is a cozy little spot, right? What if we get together once
I
a
can
month?
fall asleep on here.
I do.
Probably not comfortably, but
No, I do.
comfortably?
Yeah.
Well, if we get together once a month, then we only gonna probably get together probably about like 2 or 3 more times, because you just wanna leave.
Nothing is set in
So,
stone yet.
I am leaving though.
Literally, I have a week to find a place here.
Yeah. I mean, we could still do it though. Maybe once or twice a month, get together.
No, I'm
We could call this the Something with Tea podcast.
That's it. I ain't doing. I like a little extra room.
Right?
I guess what else should I be doing here?
See? Vibe. And then imagine this, right? She get her shit set up. That'd be another place we can go and kick it. Do the podcast there. Is that coming out your ass? Please tell me that was not your
This
fucking.
podcast is over. This shit is over.
Those were not your cheeks. Were those your feet?
This shit is over. I thought we was sitting on a leather couch for a second. I thought we was on a goddamn leather couch. We scooped it out. God damn, I thought the plastic wrap was on this
We
motherfucker.
paying to love. There's no movement.
Like,
Constant.
damn. Yeah, this shit over with.
Did you think
Wrap
that you were
this
being
shit up.
silent?